Hey there guys, it's Attack on Samurott, and here is part 2, actually I guess technically this is part 3, of all the Pokemon Sun and Moon news that was shown off today. So, in this video I'm going to be talking about the Z moves. So right now we're on Cerebi. I'm probably going to switch over from Cerebi, then back to the official website for Pokemon. So, yeah, so actually on Cerebi, it did give the description of all the Pokemon already. I mean, all the Pokemon in their new forms and such. So, right at the bottom right here, it tells us about Z moves. So, right here it says okay, so I'm just going to try and hold it. So it says, Z moves are utilizing the special bracelet that trainers have. The Z ring fits on a trainer's arm, and Z crystals are set into it. If a Pokemon holds the same variety of Z crystals, of a Z crystal, the two will be able to resonate with one another. Crystals that correspond to each Pokemon type have been found in the Alola region, so that means that there's 26 of these crystals, and they each have a special move. So there are two conditions for performing Z moves. A Pokemon must learn a move of the same type as a Z crystal, and it must be holding the corresponding Z crystal. When you see these moves in action in the game, each overwhelming powerful move will be on full display, filling the entire screen. And then it says something about some special merchandise you can get with the game, some kind of Z ring thing. So, yeah, let's actually go more into it, because, I mean, I think it's an interesting concept, but I'm just kind of worried about the idea of it, taking over Mega Evolution. I don't think it will, but still, so here's some more information on Z moves. So it says, following on from Mega Evolution, Pokemon Sun and Moon introduces a whole new mechanic, which once again utilizes a ring on the trainer's wrist. These are Z moves. These moves are incredibly powerful moves and can only be used once per battle. The Z ring is the item that activates it, with Z crystals being needed to be held by the Pokemon in order for the moves to be activated. There is a Z crystal for each type of Pokemon. There are a few restrictions, as well as only being used as only once per battle. As well as only once per battle. The Pokemon has to know a move of the same type as the special Z crystal. So Pikachu can't use Bloom Doom unless it knows the move Grass Knot. Wait, wait, hold up. So now I'm confused. So does that mean that if you have Thunderbolt and Grass Knot, then which one does it take? Does it matter which one? That's what I'm curious about. Or I don't think it matters, because you already have two moves of the same type of crystals, so you can just put in either one. So okay, never mind. Let's put that down really quickly. So these are the 4 moves that were shown off in the trailer. So the first one is Gigavolt Havoc, which Pikachu uses, and then the second one is Inferno Overdrive, which is what actually I skipped Bloom Doom. Which is what Litleo does. And then Hydro Vortex is the Z crystal move that it's a Z move that water types get to use, like Poplio. And then Bloom Doom is the one that grass types get to use. So apparently, just based off of this, it seems that all Pokemon are capable of learning a Z move. So that's pretty cool. Actually, I kind of want to show off. I actually want to show off what the trailer showed for the Z move. So I'm just gonna show the trailer real quick. First I gotta block out the sound. Oh, I hope they didn't make them wanna, yeah. So let's see. I actually wanna go off, show off where the Z move, where they use the Z move. So I think it's right here. There we go. Oh yeah, I'll also be talking about, them being able to do stuff. About riding Pokemon and stuff. So, anyways, you see the trainer going for his pose and stuff. That weird pose. And Pikachu surrounding itself in Z power. and it's going for the Gigavolt Havoc. So, I mean, visually, this looks like a really good move. Like, it looks visually very pleasing. So, yeah, I really like this, the animation for this. But I mean, the dancing is kind of weird, though. So, yeah, we see Bloom Doom. But man, all these moves are extremely powerful, though. So, I mean, look extremely powerful. So, I'm guessing that they're probably going to be as powerful as moves like Bolt Strike, Dragon Ascent, and I think I'm missing one. Did I say Free Shock? Like Free Shock and stuff like that. But man, that animation though. Oh man. But yeah, so those are the Z moves and such. So again, I don't really know how I feel about them. I mean, like again, it's a cool concept, but like, but anyways, here's some more information. I mean, well, basically the Pokemon website goes into more, I guess, like gives a little bit more detail on it, or it's about the same as what Cerebi said. Intense battle with Z moves. There are two conditions for blah. These moves in action in the game. Each overwhelming. Okay. Experience on the. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much all they have to say about the Z moves. So you basically get like a not a free like it's kind of like Mega Evolution sort of, but it's just that instead of Mega evolving the Pokemon, you're just using a move, a very powerful move. So again, like I said, it's probably going to be as powerful as Bolt Strike and V-Crate and all those other powerful legendary moves. Or maybe even stronger than those. So I think it's an interesting concept. I just hope it doesn't take away the idea of Mega Evolution, because Mega Evolution was really big in 6th Gen and just like really made people get into competitive, and it was just great. So I don't think they're going to get rid of it. So this is just probably like going to be an add-on to it, but I'm curious how they're going to balance it. So like, what if a Mega has a Z move? Like that would be extremely broken if they did that. That would be so broken if they did that. I don't think they will do that, because I mean they don't want to make the game too broken. So they're probably it's probably gonna be like an option, like you can choose to use a Z move, or you could choose to Mega Evolve your Pokemon, something like that. I can see them doing that, because I don't think they just make you do both at the same time, because that would just be ridiculous. But yeah, so again, we only know 4 of these Z moves. There are gonna be like 6 more. Well, not 6 more. There's gonna be like 22 more. So yeah, actually no, not 22. Hold up. I think there's like 18 typing. So actually it's gonna be like what 14 other typings. So I mean 14 other Z moves. So yeah, but again, this is an interesting idea. But yeah, again, hopefully this doesn't replace Mega Evolution. Because again, it was such a big thing in 6th Gen, so I don't think it's gonna like be taken away. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I wanted to say about Z moves. Again, it's an interesting concept, and it'll probably be fun. So yeah, so I will see you guys in the next part, where I talk about gym leaders and stuff. So that'll pretty much be the last bit of all this news for today. So yeah, I will see you guys when I talk about the gym leaders and such. So yeah, take care. Well, not gym leaders, but basically you know what I mean. All the other new stuff. So yeah, see you.